Venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First carry now for Kenneth Walker.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Darnold now to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Throwing. Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's Darnold again. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. To throw again is Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And this now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
10 yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll put Loveland in motion. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down.
What is that?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is that?
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go again with Swift. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 11.
What is that? Hold on.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
Pick up a 3.
2nd down, they need 7.
At the 40-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and That's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he's going to have 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
17 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Darnold to throw again. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Jason Myers is the kicker.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is it?
A play fake. Now Williams. That'll be intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
What is it on?
They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
21-yard line.
What is up?
Moore going in motion. Throw it again. It's Williams. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
I'll give up the middle with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Pass right side to the tight end, Komet. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. 3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. He's going to give the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Play action, it's Milroe. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Jalen Milroe sack. A loss of a yard. It's third down.
Careful.
And ball.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 8, let go.
Throwing is Milroe. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Devin Witherspoon with the tight coverage as he knocks it away. Here's a third down and 4. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. As the clock will stop. 21 seconds to go in the game.
That's good.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to the air once more. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to get the job done in front of us.